I don't see the resemblance.
For as long as I and people before me can remember, white people have received first pick at every fucking thing. Like everything, including first class information. So how is it that in this right here, 2020, some of you lot are still so fucking stupid? Sweetheart, when people call white people a cracker, they don't actually mean that you look like an actual cracker. The name originated from overseers who used to beat slaves to punish them. Every time they hit a slave, the whip made a cracking sound. That is where the term cracker originated from. Fucking hell, the snow roachery on this app is intense. You can't make that word a racial slur when it came from the oppression you created through torturing human beings.
Go against me, might as well be worthless. You ain't Jiro, you can do jack. Everybody think they tough till they flatten on their back. Clean the whole junkyards off, cause I like to scrap. Talk back, then you about to get United States smacked. Oh snap, now they wanna lift thy flame. Taking shots, then you don't need to assist my aim. So I don't need to play mind games like a toe when I bring the pain. That's the wrong anime. I don't need a mask cause I ain't afraid to show mine. This ain't a persona, but I'm still giving you showtime. Got all might and he gave me the cosign. Now mama knows that her son about to go shine. About to overall all these overhauls. Yeah, I got you covered like I ordered you some overalls. Overall, there's no way I'm not gonna be a legend. I just gotta keep on grinding, I ain't settling for seconds. I am here that everybody know that I'm keeping that position on the coast. You don't wanna see me if this come to blows. I don't do this for the fame or the dope. Look, I don't think a single person's life is worth this. Wanna be a hero, that's my whole life's purpose. Feelings really thinking that they got me nervous. Go against me, might as well be worthless.
Hey Good Beans, let's talk sexuality, specifically pansexual, omnisexual, and polysexual. First up, we have pansexual. Pansexual people are gender blind, meaning that gender plays no part in their attraction towards other people. In other words, gender is insignificant and does not matter at all when it comes to attraction. Next up, we have omnisexual. Omnisexual is very similar to pansexual in the way that you're attracted to all genders, except gender does play a part for omnisexual people. Omnisexual may have minor or major preferences when it comes to certain genders over others, but omnisexual people are attracted to all genders. Lastly, we have polysexual. Polysexual people are attracted to most genders, but not all, meaning two different polysexual people can be attracted to different genders. One polysexual person can be attracted to girls and MBs, while another polysexual person can be attracted to guys and certain non-binary genders. It's important to keep in mind that all of these sexualities do fall under the bisexual umbrella, but they're all completely valid identities nonetheless. Hope I could help.
It's just sad because you guys treated Yemen as a trend, you guys treated BLM as a trend, and you guys treated Uyghurs in concentration camps as a trend. And as a result, if it's not cool anymore, if it's not trending anymore, no one wants to talk about it, and it falls out of the news cycle, and people just start to forget. But guess what? Those problems are still happening. Black Americans are still getting shot on the street. People in Yemen are still starving and are in need of emergency assistance. Uyghurs are still in concentration camps being tortured. But it's not trending, it's not cool to talk about anymore, it's not gonna get me the likes and views that I want, so I guess I'm just not gonna talk about it anymore. Stop the performative activism because it's not cool and it's not okay. If you wanna bring awareness about a situation, bring awareness because you want to be that change in the world. Bring awareness because you want to see justice happen, not because you wanna get likes and views and because it's trending. Because that is sick, it's dangerous, and it's disgusting, and the effects leave millions of people in horrible situations.
Guys, there's another inmate on death row who needs our help. This is Rocky Myers. Rocky was convicted of murdering his neighbor in 1991 despite the fact that the evidence was seriously flawed. No forensic evidence ties him to the scene of the murder. The timeline of the crime is unclear. Testimonies from witnesses point towards another man. And a key witness who said that they saw Rocky at the crime has come forward to say that they lied because they worked out a deal with the police department. Rocky also had poor representation. His lawyers didn't care about him. Rocky was put in front of an almost all-white jury, some of which are on record calling him and other black witnesses thugs and racial slurs. Some of the jurors doubted his guilt, but they eventually came to a compromise and recommended they sentence him to life without parole. But the judge overrode this and sentenced him to death. Rocky Myers is now sitting on death row in Alabama for a crime he did not commit. Alabama Governor Kay Ivey has the power to grant Rocky clemency, so we need to be using our voices right now to demand that she does. Resources here.
It'll be better if we I wish you look up on TikTok, chat crying on my DS. I'm to a birthday party full of the friends. Now that this is over, I can hasten on now.
Windrush generation is a vital piece of British history they failed to incorporate into the school system because it's not white enough. So here's going to be a very quick summary on it. World War II, we know this country was a mess. We needed nurses, we needed railway workers, we needed so many people to help rebuild after the devastation of the Second World War. What did the government do? They recruited migrants from the Caribbean Commonwealth. The first migrants came on the ship the Empire Windrush, hence the reason they are known as the Windrush generation. Fortunately, myself and many other people learned about the Windrush generation through the Windrush scandal, which is disgusting of the entire education system. Because how are you going to completely ignore the group of people that helped build this country up to what it is today? Interesting. Also, let me just give you a brief explanation as to what the Windrush scandal is. Basically, members of the Windrush generation, people that helped you build this country after World War II, it was found out many of them had been wrongfully detained, deported, and denied their legal rights. In the true British fashion, you exploit them and a reminder that virginity is a social construct and there is no biological difference between a virgin and a non-virgin. People just like to control women's bodies. Ignore it.
Things I wish I knew when I started music. Just because something's difficult or technical doesn't mean people are going to connect with it emotionally. You'll make better music if it's true to who you are. Keep going. It's an uphill battle, but it's definitely worth it. Going viral is great, but the only way to get a real connection with your audience is consistency.
I'm the girl you die for. I'll chew you up then I'll spit you out, 'cause that's what your love is all about. So pull me closer, you kiss me hard. I'm gonna blow your bubblegum heart.
Strong as a guy who thinks he's flying, is also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass. So no, I don't want your number.
Bitches say, hey, you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey, off the juice, God and me got your man. Got boo, all got proof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was dripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was dripping.
That's how it's supposed to be. Ooh, baby, turn off the light. You're gonna make my body fry. Ooh, baby. What's Gibby thinking about?
Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd.
Your goal does not have to be weight loss or to get skinnier to move your body and work out. I exercise to build strength to protect myself and for my mental health in order to release anger. What you choose to do with your body either way is only up to you, and you do not have to justify your decision or your body to anyone, anytime, especially here. You do not have to lose that quarantine weight. Your body is getting you through a pandemic and it's doing a fantastic job. You're doing a fantastic job, and anyone who tries to sell you a detox tea or some kind of plan can bite my butterflies behind.
Homies pull up on your block, they make that tango grata-ta.